Welcome, everyone. My name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with 7 Days to Die, and I'm glad that you could make it. I was looking around this clay mine, and I think we're pretty much done. It's been tough work, but as far as an expansion for our base goes, this thing has turned out to be quite beautiful. I mean, we've got our automatic doors, we've got our forges, we've got our storage, we have our workbench, our books. We have our closet with our cement mixers and our power. We also have an escape tunnel here. We have lights on the roof. We have a gun to cover us. We have an attic. We have an additional escape. Ooh. And then we go into the mine. I mean, this place, it turned out beautifully, but we've still got a little bit more work, like a tiny bit, and I'll show you what we got to do. And then after that, we can return back to our main base and continue working there. We'll grab a little bit of paint here, and we will also grab... Where's my dirt? Yeah, we need some dirt. I bet you I made some. Yeah, definitely did. Good for me. Up through the attic. It looks pretty good up here. I don't think I'm gonna light it. I don't think it needs lights. Hey, let me up there. Thank you. Close. Now, what's cool about this is it all looks natural. I mean, we've got an easy slant for the zombies to walk up. And now we just have to fix this area right here. Because this is where the tunnel is. We really don't want the zombies to attack here. So we just want them to walk over it. So often, ground can be more valuable than spikes. Yeah, the spikes kill the zombies, but you don't really get any experience for it. So I prefer them to get to me. In a way of my choosing. Okay, so this is all the tunnel that comes under this mountain. But you'd never be able to tell if you didn't know. Maybe right here. You can fill this out a little bit. But I think it's pretty much done. And it's exciting to call at least one space of the base done, because really, every space of the base up to this point, I've gotten to about 90%, and then I've walked away. The reason being is because I've had so many other things to build in the base, and I need them for survival after all. So, we got to do the essentials. We'll bring this out just a little bit more. Cool. So we'll be back to this mine when we need clay. But I do want to scavenge it a bit for these things, because I know I'm running out. We'll leave some. Most of this can stay, though. Because I do want to keep a great deal of it here. I do work out here. All right. Oh, wait. We also need this. Let's start turning it. Where do I keep my stone at this base? Ah, there it is. Cool. All right, let's go. Hang on. I have a really close airdrop to me. Might as well go grab it. It'll only take me a second. Fine. We'll get our treasure. Hang on. This is not painted. Bam. All right, airdrop. Let's see what you got. Okay, I'll take it all. I guess steel is nice to have. All right, back to the main base, I think. You know, we threw up this expansion fairly quickly. I'm surprised how fast it popped up. And onward through our mine. Okay, turn! Oh no! It's a sharp turn. This needs crates, a workshop, 2 workshops, and crates. I also kind of need something for these shelves. Probably some more crates. Okay, so we got to come back with some crates, some workshops. I could even bring some cement mixers down there if I want. I think that would be okay. Or some batteries. They'd be decorative batteries, but it'd be nice to have them. Oh, look at this! Welcome home! Feel like it's been a while since we've been at the main base. Okay. Drop off. No, I don't think I want to drop off. I want to pick up boxes, which are over here. You're making some. You got to be making some. Yeah, you're making some. Coming prepared. Thank you, my friend. And making more concrete mix. You are the best. And we need workshops or the workbenches. I guess I don't have any of those already made, so let's make them real quick. I think they need a bunch of duct tape. Oh man, I need more nails. That's alright, I've been using nails for a while. How about we build like 250 of them? Mechanical parts, easy peasy. We got all that. I don't remember how much I need though. 25? Okay. That'll do it. I just had to have my nails. I need my nails done. Let's see, that's going to be 2 minutes. So let's make them separately. Nice. Okay, so I need the workbenches down there, and I'll just need some boxes and some paint. Do I have enough paint to run this joint? Yeah, I do. Good for me. Always staying ahead. All right, I need those workbenches to finish. So in the meantime, I need this. The paintbrush is mightier than the shotgun. At least in this case. Yep, there are going to be places all over the base that I missed. Little things here and there. So I forgot what I was doing with these, but I've lately been just doing metal taupe, just because it's easy. Bam. And I'll make them something else later if I want. This is going to be... Let's see, this is my zombie welcome tunnel. We come in here. This is blue, huh? Well... I see, there's a problem here. Is this concrete? Yeah. Let me quickly remove this block. I hope I can do what I'm trying to do. Okay, we're looking for a trim block. And it's got to look something, maybe this one will do. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Why I upgraded it to concrete before I tested it, I don't know, but this should work. I think while building, I wasn't willing to break another block for no reason, but that really does make it look a lot better. Oh, and this has to change. This is clearly supposed to be this. I wonder what I just did. Oh, okay. Looks like it's okay. And this needs to be a yellow, I think. And this looks like it's permanent. So we'll commit. Yeah, like I said, everything's pretty much at 90%. So it's nice to be doing those finishing touches. I like the paint I did in this area, the walls. This is not a paint I often use. And I think it's effective in this area of the base. Oh, but looks like we got the ladder, unfortunately. Let's get the ceiling. We'll make it a cream. Yeah. We'll check our escape tunnel here. Yeah, that's looking good. Whoa! I guess this needs some paint. I kind of like what I'm doing in here, so why don't I do that in the other spots? Oh. Oh, hang on. There we go. Nice! This base is really starting to turn out. It's amazing that it's this cohesive, seeing as it's taken so long to make. Let's see, metal. We want a iron, I think. Yeah. You know what? Maybe in this area, I'll just do metal basic. I think that looks better. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to do red brick here? Nah, let's switch it up. I'm liking the direction this is going. So I could do it there, and this could be brick, and that could be that, and that actually looks pretty good. Like if I just leave it that way, that looks good to me. But I think I'm gonna swap it out for this. Heck yeah, I think that looks good. Nice to have a bit of variance. Let's get the side here. Boom. Now it looks just like concrete brick. I'll never tell the difference. I don't really know what I'm going to do with my floor mats yet. These are what I'm calling my floor mats. Even though this is actually the wrong block. Let's remove it. Surprised I have the wrong block here. I wonder when that happened. I think I'm going to try and make them uniform throughout the base, which means I need it to look probably a neutral of some kind. Let's see, where's the 1/4 trim? I want a different one. That one. Hmm. There's another one. Where's the other one? Maybe it is this one. There. Okay. My workbenches should be done. So let's take them down. It's always so funny when it's raining. I always think my lights should be on, but no, they turn on at night, not just when it's dark. It would be cool if I could have an alternate trigger that would turn them on when it rains. That'd be really cool. All right, we're not going to do a lot of work here. I'm thinking maybe I'll make these wood. That color clashes with the walls, unfortunately. That's okay, but that's what I had already. I got a lot of that down here in the mine. Well, what if I tried something else? That's actually nice, because it almost has a yellow hue to it. Okay, and then we'll put our boxes down. I should have some wood crates as well. Yep, okay. I didn't bring any cement mixers down here. I kind of feel like they'd fit here. I could put a bunch of cement mixers here. Yeah, they would. I want some. I'm gonna have to get some. I'll go back for them. Yeah, that'll do. I guess some of those could have been boxes rather than crates, but yeah, that looks like it could be storage. So I was planning on putting storage here as well, huh? Nah, I think cement mixers might be cooler. Let's do cement mixers. How many cement mixers do you think I could fit down here? Just two, I guess. But I think that would actually look pretty good. Let's go up. I need engines, and I have two, I think. And I need springs, mechanical parts, and forged iron. There, well, we have two on the way. Okay, so those are going to take about 3.5 minutes to make. Let's keep looking for other areas of the base that need to be cleaned up. I'm glad we got our storage there already. This rug is working out okay. These can be upgraded. I like them. Maybe I'll even leave them at wood. Yeah. I need something here. A plant. I've got plants. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. That helps a little bit, puts the bed more in the center of the room. It might be nice to have a mirror there. I think I could probably do that. Let's do a plate maybe. Let's see if I like it before I upgrade it. I don't remember what the most reflective one is. I think maybe Pillcase is. Kind of looks like a mirror. Yeah, you know what you're looking at. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, okay. That works too. And do I like it? Yes, I do. So let's upgrade it. We'll get the sides with metal taupe. You know what might be kind of fun is if we make it white, actually. Then it almost looks like a frame. So I do need a shower here, and I noticed that we had appliances that we could make, but I didn't see showers. Maybe this will do it. Bucket of water. That means I need to make some buckets. Do I have any buckets? I don't think I have any buckets. Yeah, I do. I have one bucket. I was going to say I should have at least one bucket. Don't I just make it out of iron? Yeah. Well, how many do I want? I don't know. Let's just start with 5. So that's 6 buckets. They've got to be filled with water. I guess I do end up needing a well, don't I? And that will make me plumbing fixtures as long as I have short iron pipe and mechanical parts, which I can do fairly easily. So yeah, let's go get some water. Suddenly I feel we're in week 1. There's my cement mixers. Hang on, before I leave. How you guys doing? Yeah, I thought you might be done. I need you to make some more cement. Which means I also need them to be running a little bit longer than they are. Okay, because I'm still waiting for my buckets to finish, I'm going to stop by and drop off these cement mixers. Yeah, that looks alright to me. I guess I could put more shelving along that wall, but I've already got a lot of shelving I'm not using. Could do pipes, but I don't think I want to do pipes. I'll come back to it. We've got our buckets. Let's get our water. Now, I used to have water around here. I used to have my own little well, but I think I've long since blown that well apart. But I think we've got some water here at the Johnsons. Is that what they were called? Yeah, Johnson family cabin. So let's grab some. Nice. Oh, they're gonna let me make toilets too, huh? Why don't we make 2 of those and we'll make 4 of those? Wow, they make very quickly. That's cool. Oh, cool. They have a urinal. Nice. They have a couple sinks in there too. And just regular old toilets. It's funny that the toilet and the urinal are in separate spaces. Okay, so I guess our toilet is supposed to go here. Do I want this one, or this one? I think that one makes it look a little more lived in, so I'm gonna go with that one. Who knows? I could have just used it. And you got a shower for me? Yeah, you have a shower for me. Heck yeah. I guess. I'd love it if I could put it right in the middle, you know? I guess this is gonna be my best bet, is right there. And then maybe I could make some curtains. I think we do have curtains. That's all I have is a curtain. I could put them... Let's see, where would I put it? Here, maybe? No, I don't know about that. I think there's a rod or something I can use. Let's see. I know you guys have something for me. Yeah, how about something like that? That's kind of what I'm looking for. Oh no, those are blinds. Not what I'm looking for. If I have a glass plate, I could just do glass plates. Okay, so let's imagine these are plates. Glass plates, that is. Do I want them centered? No, probably not. Probably want them like this. So I could bring it up to here. We could say there's a door there. And obviously we would just have to assume that there is a door that could close. I don't know how I would put it in. Because I have to put it right up against this block. Do I have a block that's like a plate with another one behind it? Kind of like that, I guess. But it would have to be... to look a little different than that. But it's such a small detail. I think it's not important. When you walk in, you're going to look at that and you're going to immediately know that it's a shower. It's not going to be like you get inside and say, oh, look, I can't close it in and it's not literally functional. Well, okay. I guess I could also try these windows, right? Yeah, I liked my glass better. Okay, let's get our glass. I know you've got glass in here, buddy. Business proof. No, that's bulletproof. Bulletproof. I don't need bulletproof. I need business glass. Do I not have any business? Oh no, just regular old glass block, huh? Just one? Well, I don't want to use bulletproof. I think bulletproof is kind of not for me. So let's make some here. How about just 20? All right, I need well, just one more because I think I only needed 4. There. Because I've got one right here. Okay, let's see. Oh, I needed more than I thought. I thought I needed 4. I need 6. Yeah, that's looking like a shower. I'm already happy with that. Might be okay just as it is, but I want to check and see if it would look good if I added a little something. Does it get any smaller than this? Not unless I go round. We'll try this. I like it. You could imagine someone showering in here. And now we need a sink here. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, it's clear what this is the moment we walk in. So let's match these. Now let's do the same white that we were doing over here. I kind of like the frame look. Yeah. What if I did that here too? Okay, I kind of like that better. Nice, I can even replace my glass blocks. And I have some extra utility things if I need them. All right, let's solve other problems around the base. Because we've got a lot of them. I've got some dirt on me. Good. I need to figure out what to do with this platform and with this area here, whether it's going to be dirt or not. Because clearly I got a portion of the way through and then decided that I was going to work on other areas of the base, and I've left it that way for an eternity. I think after a long time of thinking about it, I am going to swap these. I've been figuring for a long time, what am I going to do? Am I going to do this or not? And I think after flying over it for a long time, I think it's going to look better with a railing. Even though it'll be slightly less convenient. There, now I have a wide opening, and that'll be just fine. I'll just make it wood. I'm not fully sold on the idea yet, and it's not defensive, so it can stay wood for until I decide otherwise. Okay, that'll do. Maybe I'll do it here as well. Yeah, like a little brick wall, a little brick railing around. I think that's okay. I'll need to see what it looks like from the air. But from here it looks okay. So I need to build a well. Oh, I slipped. Let's fix this. I need to build a well. And I need to work on some of my balconies. And I need to straighten up the mountain so the zombies don't keep walking up it. That's pretty important too. This spot seems okay. I bet zombies will probably not get caught here very often. But it is a good time to straighten it out a little bit here with some topsoil. Okay, let's straighten out this area too. Okay, I like that a lot, except I'm gonna take off the corner a little. Yeah. Maybe even a little more. Risky to take a little more off, but let's try it. Yeah. Okay, let's take care of this monstrosity. We're not going to do the whole thing right now, but we can at least do some of it. This was causing most of our problems on Blood Moon because the zombies kept breaking right through the dirt. But of course, once we get our good old dirt ramp down, they'll stop doing that. The only reason I haven't done it is just because it's such a colossal effort. I mean, it's a huge area. But maybe we can make it easy. Well, easier. I can cut some corners this way, even if it is a little challenging to place the blocks properly. Yeah, we'll have holes in our ground, but that's okay. As long as zombies don't spawn in there, it'll be fine. Have a little dirt pillar there, and we'll drag our dirt down. This will give us an empty pocket and save us some effort. Yeah, that's starting to look okay. So I need these zombies to walk directly up this thing. It's got to be smooth. I don't want them attacking and biting and digging, because that's when we have problems like last Blood Moon, when the zombies were found in the floor and in the walls. I had a hard time finding them. We don't want that. Nice. That fit quite well. It doesn't have to be perfectly even, because in the end I don't want it to be perfectly even anyway. It will look more natural that way. But ultimately, whether or not it looks natural is not a huge issue because it I'm more worried about it being effective than it looking natural. But if we can get both, that'd be great. Oh man, this area is so difficult to do. I may need to make some scaffolding for myself, but that's going to take a lot of time too. Well, it is going to make my life a little easier, so scaffolding it is. Oops. See, that's the very thing we're trying to prevent. Those little zombie holes. Oh, that's not high enough. It's getting hard to reach my scaffolding. Kind of emphasizes why I need it, though. Oh, that's not right. Probably have to go at least to here. I'm gonna have to go further, in fact, but I hope that's even. Oh, I took out the foundation of my pillar inadvertently. That's alright, I can always make a new one. There. That'll be a scaffolding for now. Whew, it's a long way. I missed. There we go. If I'm not careful, I'm going to end up collapsing my scaffolding here. Yep. Too much weight. All right, well. That'll help a little bit. Too heavy. Oh. I'm getting a little paranoid that I'm going to cause a collapse here. Okay, let's see if that scaffolding is going to be enough. Yeah, there we go. Hey, do not beat on this. Guys, I'm working here. All right. Where were we? No. What I really need is some railing on the scaffolding, but that will take twice as long. There we go. Might be best to do it from this angle now. Let's find out. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Nice and easy to see what I'm doing. No. Oh, well, maybe this will work out. Okay. Hey, this is already starting to look good. Now I'm officially excited. No. Dang! Let me up there. Heck yeah. Phew, such a huge area. Okay, so far so good. Thought we were gonna have a collapse there. I really don't want to trigger a collapse though, because then I dug out this area, then refilled it, then collapsed it, then have to fill it again. And that would be no good. No bueno. Dang! Right when I got there. You know, I'm gonna do this. It might help me a little. I wonder how far this is gonna let me take this before it starts collapsing. Guess that answered my question. Yeah, a bit of support. That took us a long way. You know, it's not easy to sit on this one by one beam to put dirt in. You think it wouldn't be that hard, but it certainly has its challenges. I'm using this as support right now. So this has to be temporary. All right, let's bring it down. Nice. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna trap myself in here. Dang. Not at all what I wanted. Guess I'm kind of out of room here, aren't I? All right, let's see if this works. Maybe some dirt pillars might be in order. Dang, this is so much space. Okay, let's see if those dirt pillars will do their job. We're getting there. I think I'm going to need to build more topsoil, though. It's okay if there are some imperfections. I'll probably come back and add some imperfections. But when I am making it perfect, man, it's all I can do to prevent myself from removing the imperfections. There's something about everything fitting just right, which is so satisfying. I guess it starts here. See, the scaffolding was totally worth it. Even though it took me some extra time, sure is saving me a lot. I need to get in here. There. We're about to remove our first layer of scaffolding. So, which is good because, you know, that's what it's for, but also I want to make sure that one, nothing collapses, and two, well, that I don't have to reset it up again. Maybe I can bring this part down and cover this hole. It's going to get covered anyway, but might as well get some of it while we're here. That and the fact that I'm running out of dirt, so I'm not going to be able to finish what I want to finish, so I might as well cover this. Okay, that's the end of my dirt. I gotta go make more. How far did we get? Pretty far. It looks good. Where's my motorcycle? Okay, so I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to paint this. It's been kind of a tough one. I've kind of been oscillating between this adobe and another one. Why don't we add some stripes here? I think I've got them a space of 2. Nice, that was perfect. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I'll do for storage. And I think that'll fill out this room. I think finally make it finished. Which means if this room is finished, my mine is finished. My clay mine is finished. Yes! We're getting close. Oh, looks like I'm doing metal basic and taupe, huh? Yeah, I admit that looks better. Oh, but those ones are concrete. Interesting. So I'm not really keeping them uniform. The painting makes such a big difference for making the base look natural. So it may not do anything defensively, but sure makes a big difference. Okay, so what am I going to do about this? Do I want the mountain to come up? No, I think maybe I'll make some kind of fancy cap for this. I mean, that's fancy enough, right? Doesn't have to be anything more. Could just be simple. Maybe if we made it a wedge. So that's what I had originally in my mind. I think the other one was better. That one. Yeah, that looks real. I think I can get away with that. I guess I need to decide where I'm actually going to make the well. That's a logical spot. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. How do I want to do this then? I could do it like that, I suppose. Just like a open pillar. That one's filled. This one's not filled. Be cool if I could find some kind of lid. Something like that, but you know, that has a handle. I don't think they have anything like that though. They don't. But I might be able to get away with it anyway. Let's find out. Okay, that kind of looks like a well. This one? Do I have this? No, I need it a little higher than that. I guess it would be a cube 3/4. Can I try that? No, that doesn't fit right. It's kind of got to be a half cube, but like not really a half cube. A little bit less than a half. Maybe I can find something in ramps. Not quite what I'm looking for. Okay, maybe. Let's test it. Put it on both sides. Oh, that would work too, actually. Oh, I kind of like it with that slant. Let's see if I like it better. I don't know. So I won't keep it. We'll just do this. That's not right. But it could be right. Because that actually looks pretty good too. Does this not turn the way I need it to? Because that's frustrating. Oh, no, it doesn't. I would have been sitting there all day. There we go. That kind of looks like a well. Even that kind of looks like a well. Oh, that's right, because it's not a wedge. Maybe a half ramp would be better. Do we have a half ramp? Yeah, but I guess this is 3/4. Which looks like they don't have one of those. Well, we'll keep it like that then. So let's see, if I did want to keep these pillars, can I get away with maybe making something? No, I guess it has to be like this, doesn't it? There we go. And then let's see if I can get a string. Actually, I may not be able to. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it'll float. I don't really like things to float if I can avoid it. I suppose I could try this. It's too thick. Way too thick. So I don't think they've got what I'm looking for, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, see, it wouldn't sit right. There's nowhere to put it. But I mean, that looks like a well. But I think it looks just as much like a well like that, though. Okay, let's dig it. We don't have to go deep. In fact, since we're going to put water down here, let's close up the whole area. We won't cut any corners. I think I've suddenly made this a space of 2. I think I only want it to be a space of 1, so shouldn't I complete right here? I'll probably just... Yeah, I think it's going to be simplest if I just fill this in with cement and then continue this block down. You know what? It just occurred to me. What if I fall in here? Here's what I'm going to do. If I fall in this well, I'm going to need a way to escape. So it's not very likely, but it might happen. So why don't we make a little escape route? All right. And that'll lead me out here. And then I can exit anywhere I want, basically. We'll make that wood. There we go. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. Oh man, I can't get out of here. That was my problem. Well, at least I know that my fear was real. So let's do this. Then we'll get out this way. Okay, let's see if we can fit water down there. I think I just destroyed all my buckets, but that's okay. We can make a new one. It's just forged iron. Okay, back to placing dirt. Through the back. Wow, this place is starting to look good. But for real though, what am I going to do about this area? We'll think of something. Let's start here. Dang. Oh right, I didn't start making the bucket. Oh, I did. Okay, good. That means I gotta fill it up with water. Oops. In fact, a dirt pillar may be helpful here. Ow. Did the same thing twice. Oh, we got a screamer. She screamed. Where are you, lady? Guess they didn't bring anybody. That's unusual. Works for my schedule, though. There we go. I was able... No! Spoke too soon. Caused a collapse. Oh, it's going to keep going. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, bummer. Oh well, it'll be easy to fix. Like a house of cards. There we go. Nice and easy to fix. I'll just close this up. I don't want another collapse. I need to figure out how to fly, like levitate like Superman. That would make this a lot easier. Oh, crap. I saw that one just before it collapsed. All right, what's my problem here? I guess I don't have enough dirt pillars. I'll build extra. Ugh. At least it was only the 4. Looks like my stability's okay right now, though. I think I'm gonna have to expand this, so let's go to here. This is gonna be long. Let's try and use the support beam here. There we go. There. That should help. It was fairly easy to do. Wonder if I put another dirt pillar here if I'll still have that stability issue. Nope, solved. I got a bad feeling about this. Yep, we're getting close to a collapse. Here's what I'll do. It'll be easy. I'm already halfway there. I'll just put little support pillars in here. And I'll leave them in there. We'll end up covering them with dirt. And it's not a big deal if they stay frames. Yeah, I won't even upgrade them. Ugh, I'm stuck. There we go. So this is going to support my dirt and hopefully help me bring it down without having to fill this whole thing in. Oh, that's going to cause a collapse, huh? That's not good. I don't understand why that would cause a collapse, seeing as this one is all the way on the floor. What if I risked it and put it down? Okay, yep, did not have a collapse. Collapse didn't make any sense anyway. Oh, I thought that was going to be a big collapse. Good thing I have the support columns. I got ejected. Very good. Let's see if these pillars are working for me. So far, so good. Oh, collapse. It's a big one. Oh, that hurts. It was my last spot. That's such a bummer. That was a big collapse. Super easy fix. Almost good as new. I think I lost my ramp a little bit fixing that, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, ultimately, I don't want it to be perfect. All right, that's all the topsoil I have. Didn't quite finish fixing that scar, but we got most of it. And this is coming down rather perfectly. And soon we'll have it down in a natural ramp, and then the zombies won't be able to exploit this part of the base anymore. They'll just walk right over it. So cool. Okay, let's see if I can get water in that thing. Oh, I fell in. Dang. Darn. Well, that's right. I don't have any dirt to replace that. Well, I don't know if it's going to fill up or if the water is just going to sit on the 1 meter line. But let's put some more in, see if it works. If not, it's no big deal. It's representative anyway. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, but I did get it filled up a little bit. Except now I gotta ruin it again. Really glad I made that escape. Here. If I put something over this, will that help me not fall in? Okay, can I still put water in there? Yeah. Cool. I love that they adjusted their water mechanics. All right, that'll do. Now let's do a brick. Okay, now it's all brick. I wonder if I did some maybe Adobe white. That might look nice. Oh, I can't get the inside without getting the outside? Bummer. Apparently I can the other side. Okay, well. We'll make the whole thing brick then. There we go. And now I would put a lid on it, but I'd leave the lid ajar so that it looked like, I just stopped by and picked something up, but I don't think I've got a block like that. So we may not put a lid on it at all, just so that you can see the water in it. Yeah, I don't think a small plate is going to do it for me, so we're just going to leave it like that for now. Hope I don't fall in it. Or, you know what? What if I put that lid back on that we had before? And we made it like a taupe. I think I like the rust a little better. All right, that's not bad for a well. I'm having second thoughts about giving the pulley system here. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that part or not. It would be great if it had a bucket hanging from it, right? But it doesn't. It is kind of neat that you can see the water through it, though. Let's fix this. So we need to trim that just has the corner. Just one corner. That one. Beautiful. Oh, looks like someone got killed by one of my traps. Let's refill our gas. And it looks like Blood Moon is on the way as well. There. How much does this run? Wow, quite a bit. Oh, you know what? I think I have some of them on as always because I was testing how much power that thing was running. Let's go fix that real quick because I'm thinking about it right now. And that's costing us a lot. All right. Oops, I meant to break. Are you on or off? Always. 1 minute. 1 minute. That's what we want to see is 1 minute. Yeah, there we go. See, always. We just want that on 1 minute. All right, looks like that was the only one that was giving us trouble. Hey, now. There we go. There you are. Oh, let's come back for these. We all it is a bunch of storage crates, and it'd be great if, well, that area was actually finished. Yeah. Oh, apparently I didn't do the ceiling. I think this building is difficult to paint because it doesn't really have a roof. That's what I think. Dang, I missed. Easy peasy. There, now we have a nice metal look there. Okay, so for the future, I need to work on this balcony. I need to work on this area pretty badly. Blood Moon is on the way. This area needs a little bit more work. We've got to work on that balcony as well. And I've got to do something to this wall to make it look less bland. But we are getting close to the end. And I am so excited because this base has been a huge amount of work, but it's also been a labor of love. That marks the end of this episode. Thanks so much for joining me today on the 7 Days to Die journey. I am grateful to have you all, and I hope that you'll like, comment, and subscribe so that I can interact with you on the journey. And tell your friends about Mirthless Mirror, and we'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.